Welcome back to SouFlow TV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. First, let me say, if you've never been here before, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on SouFlow TV or every time we go live. Shout out to my Morning Thoughts family. This is our second morning. We had no morning thoughts. My face is still pretty swollen right now from emergency dental care from yesterday, but it's okay. Hang in there. Health is wealth, so I gotta take care of my health first. But I'll be back real soon where we can chop it up early morning, 6 to 7 a.m. live on SouFlow TV. Alright, so we have a couple of stories here today. Let's start out with the Shotta wedding, because when I first saw this picture, I thought them brave. The woman have a Bushmaster gun and the man have an extended clip in what seems to be, could that be like a 9mm or something like that. But obviously they're getting married. She's in a wedding gown and he's in his tux. However, I noticed that this could not be a Shotta wedding per se because they were surrounded by police officers as well. So I kind of thought automatically that these were two police officers who were getting married and they just displayed their guns. Anyway, it has become a big story. Seen? And in the Star, it was printed that the head of the Police Corporate Communications Unit, Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, says that a high-level investigation is underway into the origin of the photo that involves persons, allegedly police personnel, toting firearms. Now, although tight-lipped, Lindsay told the Star yesterday that the image depicting a bride and a groom posing with an assault rifle and a handgun respectively, has been brought to the attention of the JCF hierarchy. She said that the Inspectorate and Professional Standards of Oversight Bureau is leading this investigation, so they want to find out who are these two people. Are they cops? Why are they holding these two guns? Is this a professional display, etc., etc.? I am aware of it, she said, and they are looking into the matter, she said. She was reluctant to state the nature of the investigation. She said that I am only prepared to say that we are aware of this photo and that they are looking into it. Now, as soon as they give us some more information, we will have some more details on this. In the photo, the bride is alleged to be a police sergeant, had hands firmly gripped on what seems to be a JCF branded assault rifle as she leaned over to kiss her groom. And in the background, there were police service members dressed in uniform as well. So I don't know nothing but squaddy supporting their fellow brothers and sisters in arms and show up for their wedding photo op and that and make, the picture only sent to me that they're guarded up. Yeah, and they're willing to protect each other. And so him have out his gun and she have out her gun. I don't really see no problem with this. So this high level of probing and investigation and all that, the police officers around them, their faces were shown as well. So it wouldn't be hard to find them, to locate them, ask them what is this about. Did y'all go to some gangster's wedding or was this two police officers, so on and so forth. Now, the two that were getting married, they were not in uniform. So it's not like they were in uniform kissing. That would be a unprofessional display. They are at a wedding. This only message that this sends to me. Tell me in the comment section if you think I'm off grid or if you think I'm on point. We have bigger fish for fry. Yeah? Two police are getting married to each other. I salute them. The job of being an officer is already demanding. So to see two of them find love with each other, that's, something to be applauded in itself. And then them holding the guns just tells, and having their fellow police officers there, tells me that they're deeply rooted and committed to the police force. And they're deeply rooted and committed to each other and will protect each other at all cost. Not true? That's all it said to me. I think we have bigger fish to fry and more things to think about than who is holding gun and what this is about and if they are being professional or not. Me want them to do a high probe investigation into why over 430 plus Jamaicans have been murdered in the last 3.5 months. That is more important and more pressing to me. Talk up. Alright, as we move on to the next story now. So the next story now is about Popcaan. And Popcaan, the reggae artist, international superstar Popcaan, because you can't call him local again. Popcaan is huge overseas as well as in Jamaica. Now, an irate Popcaan, according to Loop News, took to Twitter on Monday to taunt members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force after it emerged that he had been arrested and slapped with a number of traffic charges. Him say, "Uno swear so no I go on a big ops, which is an operation, don't. Dummies." And then he put up some laughing emoji. Not satisfied, he posted another comment on Instagram about them leaking his arrest to the media. I don't know why them do that. Why is the police working with the media to like leak these kind of things? Well, it grabs front page attention and is another man who is popular, famous. So it's another way to probably embarrass him as well. Just like they did to Tommy Lee and Vybz Kartel. Speaking of Tommy Lee and Vybz Kartel, don't forget, Tommy Lee and Vybz Kartel comes from the same cloth that Popcaan comes from. So Popcaan is seen as a family. Popcaan calls Vybz Kartel his musical father, and Popcaan calls Tommy Lee his musical brother. And they are all from that Gaza family. That's how the things start. Even though they have all branched out over the years, and Popcaan has formed his own unruly movement, and so did Tommy Lee branch out on his own, and he formed his own movement as well. Alright. Popcaan went on to say, "Give man few ticket and try use it make news. Effing weirdos. Hoping to get promotion," he said. He will have to appear before the Yalas Traffic Court on June 3rd of 2021 to answer to multiple breaches of the Road Traffic Act after allegedly unruly behavior during a routine traffic stop that was conducted by the St. Thomas Police on Sunday afternoon. Police reportedly intercepted Popcaan, who was reportedly traveling with his entourage in a 9-vehicle convoy in a section of Bath in the parish of St. Thomas. And the know say St. Thomas is Popcaan place. Now hear this, because I have something to say that you might want to look into. See? So the entertainer, whose real name is Andre Sutherland, he was found to be in violation of several aspects of the Road Traffic Act, and he was hit with a litany of charges, including driving an unlicensed motorcycle, driving without insurance coverage, having no valid certificate of fitness, having no registration plate affixed to the vehicle, driving without a helmet, and driving with no side view mirror. The DJ reportedly also failed to produce a valid driver's license or a driver's license at all. He went along to say, "Not even feel like some I go keep unruly fest at St. Thomas again, you know. Why am I being targeted by St. Thomas Police? In every move I make, me really tired of uno. And me I go just breeze St. Thomas for my own good. Hope my people will see things from side. Peace and love," he said. Now, in the meantime, they said that a man that was traveling as part of the entourage was arrested and charged for having an offensive weapon. And he has been identified as 39-year-old Andre Harrison of Bachelor's Hall in the parish. Harrison was offered $20,000 station bail, and he also is to appear in the St. Thomas Parish Court on June 3rd. I don't know what they call an offensive weapon, but we will talk about that at some other time. On the event of Popcaan, where Popcaan is concerned, I have one message for Popcaan. You see, like how Popcaan said him not keep, or me not even feel like some I go keep Unruly Fest in St. Thomas again. Remember, you know, Unruly Fest is a big, huge event. You have mega superstar like Drake come to Unruly Fest. And of course, you know, Popcaan is signed to Drake's OVO, so it's a good look, right? For an international star like that to associate himself with an event like that. It only brings more credibility, not only to that place, St. Thomas, to the brand of Jamaica music, dancehall music, but also to Popcaan as well, and to Jamaica on a whole, don't it? Now, if he's saying that why him feel harassed in St. Thomas, It's kind of reminiscent of how Vybz Kartel started doing his own shows and refused to perform at certain events, and then came trouble shortly after. You understand? And then look at where Popcaan is. Look at where Vybz Kartel is. Look at where Tommy Lee is. You can also look at it like this, because Tommy Lee's recent situation, where he was arrested and found with a firearm and plead guilty to it and got his time doing his 3 years, only to find out later that that gun has also been linked to 2 high-profile murders, which means his 3 years that he was sentenced to just turned into an indefinite stay in prison, because this is going to get much, much worse for Tommy Lee. What I'm trying to say is this: if Popcaan feels that he is being targeted, so did Tommy Lee. So did Vybz Kartel. They are all from the same family, and there are elements out there who are still trying to dismantle or get back at Vybz Kartel and everyone that was associated with him. This is why for a long time after Kartel was arrested, you didn't hear too many people say free world boss, because it's like as soon as them say free world boss, there were entities within the system of the JCF that would say, oh, a world boss, yeah, say, alright, you next, that kind of thing. People didn't want to be targeted because they are associated with or because they showed favor to. So my advice for Popcaan, just like how people are saying no, Tommy Lee should have breezed out, left Jamaica a long time ago, go find somewhere else, chill out, but he stayed around till they got him. We're giving Popcaan the same advice. I know say Popcaan good at England. I know say Popcaan is good in Africa. I know say Popcaan is good in Canada as well. Him not get no US visa yet, so him can't like say fly out and be among Drake and them, but him and Drake link up enough time in other parts of the world. With that said, I think it's time to breeze out for real. Breeze out St. Thomas for real, like you say you're going to do. You speak it, so it be. Leave the place before them do you like how them do the other two. Tell me in the comment section if my talk sense just now or not. I would hate to wake up and find out that that is the outcome for Popcaan as well. Popcaan has been doing excellent. He is, I would say, the poster child for today's dancehall music. After Vybz Kartel, me that's a Popcaan. And of course, you know, Vybz Kartel has his boys, his sons, spearheading the newer generation of dancehall music right now and doing quite well. But Popcaan is the person. If you look at who's doing more collaborations with international artists, so on and so forth. Yes, Skilly Bang and Rich the Kid just did something the other day, but that's nothing like Popcaan hooking up with Drake them. That's nothing like Popcaan doing a song with Megan Thee Stallion. That's nothing like Popcaan doing a song with Dave East. Dave East flew into Jamaica to do that project with Popcaan in person. So you see the youth is very relevant, not only in Jamaica or dancehall, but on a global scale as far as it comes to this music thing. And through him, he is able to provide for others or put others in a position to be able to help themselves and their families. See, I can't help but to think he's feeling being targeted because the man move like a president. When you roll out, you're rolling out with a 9 vehicle convoy, motorcycles everywhere, you know. And I can't help to think also that's for security purposes. Because Popcaan is very well aware of the climate of Jamaica. Gunman pass and shoot you up, whether it's because you sex one of him girl them or him girlfriend like you off and him Bex. Look at Ryden King. Right? So we wouldn't want to hear some Popcaan turn up out a roadside and it was only him and one other person traveling and man pass and wet him up with gunshot and these things. And I also don't want to hear that he's been arrested, has a firearm on him, now body get found on it and he is in prison for indefinitely. Too much at stake here. Too much at stake here. I could only think that they're classifying him as a Don. They're probably even writing the narrative and putting him in the script that he's one of the artists who are supplying badman, gunman about the place with the finances to be able to afford guns and ammunition and be involved in crime and violence and these things. That's the narrative they've painted. This is what it seems to be looking like as far as dancehall artists are concerned. You know, them have it for say. The dancehall artists, them a lot of them are gunman. Them just cover them badness with music, and then a lot of them have it to say that yes, some of them are real talented, but they are using that money instead of doing good things to furnish their friends all about the place with guns, and their friends are some unscrupulous characters. Some of that is true, some of that is not true. In Popcaan's case, I don't know, but all I know is if you start to feel the pressure like you're being targeted, it is time to shake the place. Breeze out St. Thomas, Poppy, and go bill and chill somewhere else for a minute. Like Chronic said, fly out and make them love you from a distance. Alright, we don't want to hear nothing bad. And now, on to our final story on this reel. I don't know how Jamaican people said so. You know, Usain Bolt is doing the music thing now. And I said that Usain has the potential to be a DJ Khaled of Jamaica dancehall music. Think about it. DJ Khaled is not an artist, but every time you hear "We the Best" or something that's going to win a Grammy, is something that is going to fly to the top of the charts, is something that is going to put names in the industry, artists who will be around for a while with some big hits. We're talking about the likes of Justin Bieber, French Montana, Fat Joe, all these people, even Buju Banton, so on and so forth. So, where Usain stands right now with his music, I feel like Usain is not feeling the support, you know? He's not feeling like he's getting any traction from people. Nobody now reel up and say, yeah, Usain, play it again, play it again. So he left on his Instagram. He says, Usain Bolt contributes to sports, no problem. Usain Bolt contributes to food, cuisine, no problem. Usain Bolt contributes to education, no problem. Usain Bolt contributes to health, no problem. Usain Bolt contributes to finance, no problem. Usain Bolt contributes to dancehall reggae music, problem. Why? Usain Bolt contributes to tourism, no problem. Usain Bolt contributes to agriculture, no problem. Usain Bolt contributes to commerce, technology, no problem. Usain Bolt contributes to employment, no problem. Usain Bolt contributes to security, no problem. Usain Bolt contributes to dancehall reggae music, problem. Again. So, this could go both ways. Is Usain now feeling the pressure from the system because he has leaned over to the what they call the Bugoyaga music and he is dabbling in dancehall? Or is he talking about fellow dancehall artists who could be giving him a strength? I know Usain has a rhythm out right now, and I know that this is not the first time that Vybz Kartel has voiced on a Usain Bolt rhythm, but Kartel is on board as well. I don't know sir from long time, Agaza Usain say, and he is a very big supporter of Vybz Kartel. However, I am looking at the artists them out here. When he did that first song with LJ, Popcaan kinda made a sly remark, and basically the remark was saying that go put the time into some youths will have real talent, as if to say that Usain's brethren NJ doesn't have any talent, right? That's how I found that comment to be. There were a lot of other people that said, SouFLo, that song doesn't sound good, it don't make it, and not because he's Usain Bolt we are gonna say yay for everything he does. Tell him to stay out of music and just continue with the other things them we might do. Track and field, sports and these kind of things. Alright. Do you know that I was one of the only vloggers to actually cover that event? But Usain no heal me up. But it's alright. I am little old me and he is big Usain Bolt. I found his efforts in music to be pretty good so far, and I wanted to see more of it and see more growth. But I feel like Usain he doesn't feel like he's getting the support, the love in the music arena. Everything else him do, no problem. Soon as he does dancehall, there's an issue, there's a problem. Some people say the more prominent artists in the dancehall arena They are not running to go work with Usain because bad mind, jealousy, that kind of stuff. You know, Usain don't have to ask anybody to kick the door in for him. Listen to that demo tape here, please. And Carrot, go give your friend and see if them will play it, please. He don't have to do that. He comes in with muscle. Money is muscle. And Usain has a whole lot of money. Therefore, he has a whole lot of muscle. Him know if he asks somebody for studio time, him book out studio time in a professional studios with good engineers wherever he pleases. And if he want to, him could have built 100 studios if him please. You understand? So my opinion of this is that Popcaan and all the other artists them who are relevant in the industry right now should be actually clamoring, running to go work with Usain Bolt. Think about this. Usain's brand is huge. Next to Bob Marley out of Jamaica. And believe me when I tell you this, there are places where people don't know who Bob Marley is, but they know who Usain Bolt is. Yes, Bob Marley is huge globally. Huge. But after Bob Marley, our next most famous person out of Jamaica on the global scale is Usain Bolt. From Usain going to a stadium and stand up, or going to a room or a building and stand up, and does that lightning strike that he does, his pose, everybody in there striking lightning as well. You understand? I've seen videos of him in countries where they speak no English. These European countries, far back, way over around a part, one part round so. And everybody is onto everything that he does there and run him down and follow him like he is the second coming of Christ. You know what I'm saying? So it will only be wise to stick your brand to what Usain has going on and make the brand Jamaica grow. Let's be clear about this. Usain is an excellent ambassador for Jamaica, a representative of Jamaica and Jamaican culture. Remember, I know Usain Bolt, this way used to the barefoot on the track after I'm done race. He kick off the spikes and him bust the no linger dance. That's dancehall on a global scale. People wanted to know what dance was that he was doing. And then them find out, say it's no linger, no linger, no linger. You understand? Which means whoever sings no linger gets even more notoriety now. That video there, the views shot after that because people wanted to know, because they got that information through Usain. So he's an excellent ambassador, and it's only wise to stick your brand to Usain's brand. If I was an artist right now, I would definitely be trying to work with Usain Bolt. Again, there are many bad mind, jealous, envious people out there, and that seems to be a commonplace in our culture as well. Him shoulda go spend money on him time on some youth where ghetto youth who have real talent. Let me close the video by saying this. The only people that Usain really owe something to is the people close to him first. Because that's how life is. You grow and then you get success as you work harder. Each step up the ladder, and that's some Marcus Garvey vibes. You reach back and pull one up with you. It only makes sense to secure your family and your close friends and associates first before you go looking all over the place for new talent, spending time and money investing in people that you've never met in your life, right? That's what it is. When you're able to take some away, we can barely take care of ourselves. Some of us get to a point where, okay, we take care of ourselves, okay. Now who do we take care of next? For Usain, he's been blessed beyond measures. So now he can take care of himself, then take care of his immediate family and friends, which is what he is doing in music, and branch out and start to collaborate with other artists in the industry, and then start pulling in after he builds that house, that brand. Usain is not a big brand in music, but once he builds that brand and that credibility, then him can start draw for some ghetto youth, because he knows that, hey, I've solidified my place in dancehall just like I've solidified myself in athletics. So anybody who's associated with the Usain brand when it comes to music, I already know once I put you in the game, you're gone, right? Tell me if I'm making sense. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Usain, don't stop enough. Music straight, you hear that? If them don't like it, give them another one, and give them another one and another one. You got it in you. Alright, greatness is in you. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll catch you on the next video sometime soon. Hit that subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.